Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you guys can register your own online business. Stay tuned.
Alright guys, so as Anthony mentioned, we basically just want to discuss, how exactly we register all of our stores online and keep it all very simple. So there's this website called owner.com. We're going to leave a link right in our description, and basically what this website allows you to do is you can go on there and within minutes you can sign up for your own, business registration, like your own license pretty much. And so this really helps out in terms of like when you're applying for a processor, or like if Shopify Payments is asking for like some kind of documentation for proof of address or whatnot. Also keeps things clean in terms of tax time, right? And so Anthony's going to go a bit more in depth about like what exactly it is we're registering, what's it called, but that's at the gist of it.
So basically, guys, there's different ways you can register your own business, and this is all dependent on how many people are in your business as well. So say you have employees, or you have a partner, or even if you're just a solo person, that means one person running the business. So there's different ways you can go about doing this. For something example like what me and Corey have is a sole proprietorship, and what that is just basically registering your business as a solo person, so as one person, so it gives you all the access to your business. And there are some liabilities in there. You are less liable. You are more liable for things. So for an example, when you're an incorporation, this means that you can have more people in your business. So say if you even do have employees, or you even do have people as part of your business, you can register that as an incorporation. And what that does too is that you have you have more liability, you have less liability. Less liability, which means that if stuff goes wrong, for example, say you have something wrong with your product down the line, someone may want to take like legal action, which is like the worst case scenario. It doesn't happen often. That doesn't happen at all. Someone can take action. When you have an incorporation, you have more kind of like a shield, I guess you could say, or like more protection against that, whereas a sole proprietor is less, because you're the sole person in that business. And now if you were to get sued, or if something were to happen, then they could take your personal assets away, not just your business assets. So in an incorporation, then you could take over your business asset. They can't take your personal assets, just your business stuff. And then there's also a partnership, which is something that Corey and I would do if we would partner up and do another venture or business.
Like I do those mostly for like my partnership stores.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And that's the same thing, just two people, and everything else applies essentially.
Guys, yeah, so that's a little bit more, insight on exactly what we do. Without a doubt, I highly recommend that you do this. Some people like to wait until their store does like a couple, like 10, 20 grand in revenue before they actually go and register it. Typically I like doing it right off the bat, because I know, like how much money the store's going to make. Like usually like it's pretty set in stone, so I buy it right away. It's like, I think to register your company as a sole prop, it might cost like, I think it was like $120, maybe even less actually.
Yeah.
So they offer all kinds of things. Like if you bank with RBC, they have like this whole like referral link where you can get like your money back actually.
So it's a rebate. So basically whatever money you pay for it, they just give you the money back. And actually what I did when I did mine a while back was I went on owner.com. I did the RBC rebate. I actually made a bank account just for this, because I wasn't with RBC. And then I actually went into their page transparency and got a discount code from Facebook. Guys, page transparency. Got a discount code, and then I got my not that it would matter anyways, but like just in case something happened, like if they didn't give me all my money back, I would have to pay less.
Suckered in.
Right? Yeah. So I ended up paying like $60. But guys, remember too, like we're not like we're not lawyers or anything. Like we don't know much about like the full on like legal information here. So this is just what we're saying based off our knowledge and what we know. But we have no right or any kind of legal like advice we could give. Like we can't really like give you the proper legal advice. Like although we may know it, but doesn't mean that's 100% correct.
It's not our field of expertise. So for you smarties out there that you're watching our videos and thinking, okay, like, this all makes sense, but how does it work in terms of like legal? Like we can be a source for that, but like don't make it your primary source. So go out there, do your own research, talk to your lawyer or whatever.
An accountant, I would see an accountant.
An accountant for sure too, right?
Yeah, accountants know a lot about that stuff.
They'll help you out a lot.
Especially with taxing too, guys. Like we're in Canada, so the tax laws are different in the United States and any other country you guys are watching from. Canada is different, so whatever country, even Ontario too, the province that we're in. So wherever you guys live, it's different for everybody, right? the amount of tax you have to pay, what kind of taxes you're paying, and who you're paying them to, right? There's sales tax, there's also like the government tax too, right?
Income tax.
So you gotta track all that stuff eventually when you start scaling big, and you gotta make income statements and all that stuff. But like we said again, like we're gonna repeat it, we're no right to give you the right information here, like we're just saying what we know.
Yeah.
So please keep that in mind when you guys are doing this.
Guys, there's that. There's basically how we actually go and register our companies when, starting these stores on Shopify. But real quick, before we actually finish up here, I want to discuss something that we're actually starting pretty soon. And it's basically going to be a new series here on Ecom Street. It's called Whiteboard Wednesday. So you may have heard of this before from other YouTubers. We kind of wanted to keep the name unique. We might change it to something else, but right now we're calling it Whiteboard Wednesday. And basically, we're going to keep things super unique here and teach e-commerce through a different kind of style. So instead of just having us sit here and talk to you guys face to face, it can get kind of boring. Some of you guys might consider like a lecture, and just leave. And so we want to keep it as very entertaining as possible while still educating you guys, right? And so what we're doing is we're going to have some kind of like whiteboard animation, if you will, where we're having someone help us out with editing the videos, where I think it's just going to be super cool. But I think you guys are going to love it. And so every Wednesday, we're going to be doing that for a while and see what you guys think. So stay tuned for that.
Alright guys, so that brings it for this video. Like we've mentioned before, we do have that Discord community that we are in the process of building right now. It's not 100% finalized, but we are adding stuff daily to it as we speak. So that's always an available option for you guys when you're looking for help or some kind of access or guide to guide you along the way for dropshipping. And we also have a cool thing going on too on our Ecom Street Instagram, is the private story community. So this is a special community that where we post real gold nuggets here on our story. It's just exclusive access. All you gotta do is just go on our Instagram page, look up the information on there. We have a highlight for it and you guys can get all the information required. And if you're interested, feel free to DM us and we can help you get started with that. And we'll see you guys in the next video.